Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Daily. This is Kevin Castner, your expert for the day, joining you again from Mill Valley, just north of San Francisco. I'm wearing a hat that I almost never wear because I think I look pretty stupid, but because I have the hat, and because I don't care what people think, I'm gonna wear it and see how we do. On the first hand here, I have what may or may not be a useful 9 count with a void and partner suit, which is never good to start. But I have an easy bid, which is always fun. I can just respond to heart and see what happens. And partner bids 4 diamonds, and let's find out what that means. Oh, goodness. Partner has 2 top honors in diamonds and 4 or 5 hearts and 6 plus diamonds. So he's going to have some shape. He's going to have 2 plus honors and diamonds. This is going to be, if partner has a void in clubs, my hand is pretty bad. If partner has the ace king of diamonds and the ace king of hearts and the king of spades, but they're saying he can have as few as 15 high card points. So he's going to be short on my 2 suits, and I potentially have a lot of losers in his suit. I am rightly or wrongly, one rule that I learned a long time ago, not a rule that you always have to follow, is that if you don't think that the 5 level is necessarily safe, then don't go past the 4 level. I could be very, very much underselling this hand, but I'm going to bid 4 hearts. And I might have bid more even if I'd had a 5th heart. And here's partner. So we're definitely what looks like in the right place. Can I do anything clever here? I could try to get rid of a spade and cross ruff a whole bunch of stuff. Certainly, if I win a club and play a heart, the opponents are going to win. They may give each other a club ruff. 1, 2, 3. I can't do anything about that. But if clubs were 3-3, I could cross off a lot of tricks. But then I wouldn't get my 2. Then I wouldn't get my 2 clubs at the end because they would have trumps. So I'm going to win the king of clubs first. And I don't want to have to guess diamonds. I have potentially 5 club tricks and a diamond for 6. I could potentially ruff a couple of spades and dummy. That might get me some tricks. Problem is, if I rough things in hand, then am I going to be able to pull trumps? Well, there's a lot of different ways to play this. At imps, it would be very different because you just want to try to make 10 tricks. I'd probably be leading a spade here to cut communications and set up a cross ruff. Maybe the opponent's side would play trumps. I think I'm going to do that anyway. I'm being a little pessimistic here. I have chances for 12 tricks if I could get 3 rounds of clubs through. But here, I'm going to just get another club. This guy's playing up the line. So what could I do here? My clubs are all good. I could overtake Rough a spade and play a high heart, see what happens. That's at least something. Do that. Let's just see what happens here. I think this is going to, yeah, that worked fine. So if trumps are 2-2, I now can make 11 tricks. I'll pitch a diamond, rough a spade, cash a heart, play ace of diamonds, rough a diamond, and that probably works even if, I mean, it works in the sense that I will have to rethink here. My left-hand opponent won the ace of spades and didn't lead, so my right-hand opponent almost certainly has. Close to home free. Rough here. And now I can climb. I have no idea if I did that the right way. I could have played 3 rounds. Could have played 3 rounds of clubs. And didn't even see who had the king of diamonds, but maybe double dummy I can make 12 tricks. But it would have gotten pretty ugly if and what have I got here? I got a diamond and I'm vulnerable. And I've got 2 little diamonds. I'm going to be maybe a little disciplined and pass. Well, now I'm happy I passed. Double, redouble shows support. What happens if I pass? Pass. No new information. I am ambivalent whether partner bids. I'm ambivalent whether partner bids clubs or hearts. I'm also ambivalent if he passes. Although one spade double and a redouble probably is a make. Nonetheless, I'm going to pass. And I will happily let this go. I have nothing. Do I have even anything to think about here? I really don't. Baby partner, stiff jack. Nope. I've got nothing to do. And nothing to do. And nothing to do. I'm just following suit. Sooner or later, I guess I better take my and diamond. So why not? Yeah, I mean, I don't see that I had anything else to do here. Maybe I missed something, but I don't see much in that hand. I've got nothing to do here. I got a 7 count. Partner opens a spade. I can respond simply with a no trump. I can't think of anything else to do there. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, pass. Well, now my hand just got better by a lot. Raising is 8 to 10 high card bronze, which I don't quite have. But I don't really want West to bid 3 clubs and East to bid 4 clubs. I wouldn't mind if West bid 2 hearts and East raised to 3 hearts. But I'm going to bid 3 diamonds now and see if I can shut them out. I don't know. Guess I couldn't.
If you're straight, then we were. You know, I can read it. It was a really hard question.
Let's see what happens here.
I just have sure we will be for Thursday.
Hey. Should I duck again? I will. I'm going to have to pitch on another club, almost certainly. I'm going to double. 2 clubs. I suppose it's possible that the Ace of Hearts is on my right. So I'm going to pitch a heart here. And play the King of Clubs, so that's not likely going to work too well. I guess I'm going all in on diamonds coming in. I'm just going to claim for down 3 and sneak away. I guess I wasn't supposed to raise to 3 diamonds. And I guess I should have played the jack.
No problem. No, I need.
Jack, duck a diamond. I think I did horribly there. So you probably beat the crap out of me. Good luck if you did. Good luck if you did. Part of it's hard. You've got a random balance 12 count. Do I force the game? I don't know if I forced the game. A 4 triple 3. But I do have probably 4 tricks for partner. So yes, I'm going to force the game. Best way to force the game for me is 2 clubs. Partner bids 2, no trump. Well, now it seems like I can bid 3 now and hope for the best. And partner bids 4 clubs. Now we've got 18 to 19 and 3 clubs. 12. That's interesting. Partner has 2 to 3 spades, 2 to 3 diamonds, 3 clubs. So partner is some version of 5, 3, 3, 2 with an 18 count. 18 or 19 high card points. I am not going to help him rough anything. Almost certainly, if I'm just going to see what 4-0 is. 4-0 is non-forcing. Partner's going to have a doubleton in either diamonds or spades. Let's just see if maybe we can play 4-0. All right. This looks like it'll work out okay. I can play pretty fast here because there's not much to this. There might have been with it. Yeah, even with a diamond lead, there wouldn't have been much to do. I'm going to get to pitch 2 diamonds, and so I can claim for 6, I guess. So if you bid a slam, you beat me. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 18, 19. Yep. I am not doing terribly well here. So maybe that means you are. I've got 7 and 6s, 13, 14, 15, 16. Lots of points in my short suits. That's pretty balanced. 7, 6, 3, 40, 15, 16. Now 7, 6, 13, 14, 16. I don't like opening a club and rebidding 2 diamonds when I have honors, especially stiff ace in both of the other things. And it's board a match, not imps. So I'm going to open a note trump. I don't love this, but that's what I'm going to do. Partner bids Leventhal, competing in clubs dying. Whoa. Competing in clubs or diamonds, right. He can, got it. Or inviting in spades. So I guess I have to bid 3 clubs to see what he wants. Yeah. He's inviting in spades. I'll bid 3 in a trump. And there we go. So, well, are we okay? Are we okay? I can win the Queen of Hearts for starters. And I better use that entry. I'll play West for the king, but not the jack. Wow, that worked out well. So now what do I have? I've got probably 2 hearts and a spade for 3, 3 diamonds for 6, and some number. I think I need to get rid of the ace of diamonds because that's an entry. And then if I can imagine, I can lose a diamond and 2 clubs and a heart. It should be okay. So let's see what happens here. Okay. So if West didn't win, West probably would have won the king of clubs holding the ace of diamonds. So I think I'm in pretty decent shape here. If West continues hearts, I will play ace and a club. And that may not actually work for me. Then we'll see. I want to win in hand. Well, that's interesting. That is quite interesting, isn't it? East threw a spade, which makes it look like he's got some length in spades. And West didn't continue hearts, which you think he would have done had he had something like the king of spades left over. So can I do anything with that? I could play the low on diamonds, win the jack of diamonds, cash the ace of spades.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah. West had
Relax.
West had 6 hearts. So East had 1 heart. East had only 2 diamonds. That would make him most likely to be 5-5 in the other 2 suits. Which means I would have to lose 2 more clubs, but if East wins 2 clubs and shifts to a spade. On the other hand, East could be 6-4. So what if I win the jack of diamonds? Now he plays a club. So now I'm inclined to, I'm inclined. East has now petered in clubs. It's funny, he pitched a spade first, but then again, I turned down the spade invitation, so I'm not likely to have more than 2 spades. Now he's petered in clubs when he knows I have club length. I mean, he knows pretty much I have 3 hearts. He knows I have 4 diamonds. You're going to win this diamond here. Can I play the ace of spades, the 7 of diamonds, the jack of spades, or a low spade? I'm trying to see if I can make them. If East petered and really is the robots seem like they always tell the truth when they peter. That makes him 4-6 or 6-4, but he pitched a spade first. Makes it look like he's a little bit more likely to be 6-4. So let me try the ace of spades. Didn't work terribly well. What's he gonna pitch? He pitches another club. Yeah, so he's 6-4. So I will just make my contract. And clever shade, the 9 of clubs. Okay, clubs. Rather interesting. So Westover called with an 8 count. And East had all that and never got to speak. All right, I hope you did well. Fun as usual. I feel like I screwed up at least 1 hand, probably 2. So I wish you the best of luck. Adios.